Hello, my YouTube family. It's your girl Anis Talk. I don't come again for drop another video. This video they come all the way from Nigeria. Una know say Cameroon don't start copy things the way we happen for Nigeria. So as they copy and they come maybe to the match fire the talk. So you know say our channel are always about positivity, positive vibes. Okay. So this one about a family that is a single mom with her 2 kids and a house help. So I want to say when we hear this story, no judge our now. This thing will happen as a result of an irresponsible single mother, or as a result of kids not growing with both parents, or now as a result of negligence of kid by the parents, or how. I don't know as if people put but more just match fire straight to the story. So first thing we want to say, whether you be single mother, whether you be parents, whether you be both parents, please put eye for that pikin. The world don't scatter today, so you don't chakara now. So put eye for your children, because this story, when I hear, I follow some platform. When I hear the story, it will be so heartbreaking. Okay, more go straight to the point. So this woman, they way and he name be na Choma. Yes, he gets a girl child and a boy child. Then he take this 14-year-old girl, 15-year-old girl, say me stay with, because this pikin, the mommy be this 15-year-old girl, the mommy bunny, the mommy not be well to do, like the woman not be fortunate for get means for survivor. So if mommy can beg this woman we get this two pikin and say make it help you with this pikin. If the pikin fit just the help for house, make them give job. If the woman go like it, we can send the pikin for school. That's why this trauma of a lady, she accepted take this child. They started live for a particular place, then later they can transfer go another apartment. That is, it's a big building where it made of apartment. So this woman, either like it go always go hustle for work, do you kind of work them for get money for take care for a pikin. Then these two pikin they go school. Then this 15-year-old now they take care of these two pikin. So they really be like a family. The woman they treat the pikin like her own pikin. So it can't happen now. Say one day neighbor can notice something. If they ask the woman, say, you don't notice anything about your picking them. The woman asks, say, like, wait. He said because some uncle they way if they ever can find that small girl picking. So some boy they way they ever can find that 15-year-old picking. Each time they don't come back for school, he don't go pick the other one they from school. So that boy they ever can find that 15-year-old. He said so maybe woman pretends on this say he go out, but may no go, may watch see what it happen for house. He said because not be all that the woman tell, he say he wonder why we landlord in woman or landlord in brother they ever come for the house for that woman in house now when the woman not there around. So that woman now he help now no select for inside, but for him if he be very impatient, he no be fit wait for 10 people and say he come out, then he no come out again. He just call a pikin dey ask dem say who dey ever come visit that 15-year-old for this house. So they call the boy name, they say brother Emeka una brother wetin, because I dey follow am for some platform wey na human rights platform. So they get two small pikin dem. Imagine the girl only 5 years and then the boy only 10 years old. So then they told some brother Emeka they ever can find that 15-year-old pikin. He asked them say when he come for house, they do waiting. The pikin they talk say they take them, they go lock them inside room. Then the 15-year-old girl and the brother Emeka they live inside parlor. They touch their self. So they ask the pikin, they say how una do know say they touch themselves? The pikin they say they used to peep for some hole for door. Then Imami asked now order. They say no. When that boy and Emeka and that 15-year-old they don't finish their own way they do one. Then they open doors and meet them they come for parlor. And then when they come for parlor, Emeka they touch that 5-year-old pikin, down my 5-year-old pikin. Then this 15-year-old girl wey take care for the pikin them, they touch the boy on with the 10 years. So the judge for that human right with the accent say, what did they mean by touch? If he touch the first place, imagine the 5-year-old say if he touch me for my private. The ask the pikin say private na wetin? He show him You understand? Say that Emeka dey touch you for a private. Then they ask the boy pikin say the 15-year-old dey touch you for outside. He say he dey touch me for my bum bum, he dey touch me for my private, he dey put my private for him up, he dey suck am blood of Jesus. You no fit imagine how I be she done at that particular time. The way my spirit be high. It say he touch me for my private, he dey suck my private. Then they ask say private na he talks away private then. Then they ask them say, the mommy ask them say na ordered. It doesn't know. He said even landlord used to come. Mommy said landlord come for candidate. He said when landlord come, landlord touch that 15-year-old pikin. Landlord touch that 15-year-old pikin. They go inside house. Landlord touch his breast, touch his buttocks. Then landlord the woman too, they still come and touch that 10-year-old pikin. Then it no end for day. Then they used to swap. You know, so that 15-year-old pikin they go touch that 5-year-old pikin when a girl. When a girl touch it, and I don't know, me I no get that boldness that it is totally the pikin for a purpose, you understand? It is lick the pikin. That means an early lesbianism that don't start. That means a 15-year-old girl, it is lick this 5-year-old girl for a purpose. Then this 10-year-old boy, they suck that big Emeka when this 15-year-old boyfriend, he walk man. When I feel imagine they put her for the pikin their mouth. Then the house don't just turn down like brothel or I feel gonna say motel or I feel gonna say waiting. So imagine a woman where you get two picking them. This kind of thing they go on for your house for a very long time when a neighbor they notice and say something be wrong for your house. So the pikin they narrate the story. So they reach to an extent where landlord here a woman, they give them some substance, maybe they go put her for their mommy chop, make their mommy chop. As God they do it in, they put that substance for their mommy chop. What I said the chop they were hot, then they kill the power for the substance and acidity. The woman chop the chop, he no die. He chop the chop, he no die. So they talk saying no, them say when their mommy they sleep all night, they go give them something to go kill their mommy. So now it can't the woman it don't weaken the woman in spirit. The woman carry her now, he carry the two picking them. He actually carry them, go for hospital, for go run some tests them for the picking, call their family them, call him master and family them. They carry the picking them, go hospital, go run. It's not like the woman they stay with him master now a single mom. So they carry the picking their family, they go hospital. And I feel believe say 10-year-old boy picking get staphylococcus. 10-year-old boy picking, then they get numerous itches, vaginal infections them for 5-year-old picking. See, I wept. The woman stand so it passed the power, so the woman carry and go for human rights. They invite that picking them. You needed to hear what those kids were saying. I don't want copyright some person video and it be very long, it be very lengthy, so I don't feel bring up for young that they really hear. But wait till I stand today for talking and say a lot of parents then, yes, we get for be hardworking, but we not forget so we get responsibility. Now why they call it say parents, especially moms. You need to monitor your child. So in fact, especially the girl children, how you feel woefully reach to an extent where that can't the issue has to never suspect them. So they be call the people they now for that human right, call the landlord, they call whatever. They interview them, they begin the system, they're the same thing. But the landlord and woman, they don't accept them. They don't accept that, so there is no proof to their claims. So they be send the thing for court, they still follow up. So me, I don't know the outcome of this thing, but from all indication, this thing will be done because in this weekend they don't get contracted with STDs so that young age they don't be exposed to homosexuality and lesbianism. May would they talk this thing for our society? It's too much. Because you know, I say because it happened for Nigeria, it's happening in Cameroon. I remember where I'm coming from in Monimba. This thing be don't happen. Say a brother, it take nervous picking them, go inside a house, go touch the nervous picking them inside their private. So they been a case where they be sent out today he went to prison. So it's not far from these things that are happening. So more talk. If you be a single dad, you be a single mom, your responsibility triple past when the two parents that they live together, because I believe say if the two parents that live together, if mommy not be fit discover and papa will discover them. But the greater work lies on the mother. If you fail your child, you have failed in life. Because if you not bring up an have it okay, and if you bring up your picking for the way when you old, they go take it for you, then what to be advised for your life. If that pikin dey be do am say dey contract na HIV, God forbid, the pikin dey go dey live like a patient. Who knows when they will die? You sure say when you dey old, the pikin dey fit dey there for take care of you? Imagine the lesbianism and homosexuality with the pikin dey don learn. Like, you sure say they go fit to move out for their mind? They get for register them for therapists them. They get for go through counseling. They get for go through many talks them before that pikin dey go fit come out from this thing, because small pikin na man over sharp. So wetin we fit talk about this situation? Is it the failure of the mom, or na say the mom be the overhustle for life wey e no be fit realize the way they go on for inside the house? That one bring me to this girl for Bambini wey e thief iPhone X. So you dey see am say parents dey fail. You dey see her pikin 16-year-old, na how many year old una from 5? E dey wear expensive thing, e dey post for Facebook. You know, if you call your pikin and say, "Listen, then, so I no want to see him again." Who have your pikin? If you say they are putting that kind of one way, no, it's strong, no. Bring it for your corner. Put I go to come on your house, go school, come back. May will not be a failure to our kids. It's not a crime to be a single mom, nor is it a crime to be a single dad. The problem is, how do you educate these children? How much time do you invest on these children? Because now, so our society, the other way, any man want say, I pass the man. The man, as the man, the picking wear the thing, he want buy am. As the man, picking go the expensive school, want me picking they go na the expensive school. It's not bad, but not overstretch your hand, because when you overstretch your hand, you forget the picking their well-being. Now tell me for comment section, say this thing not really be sad. It really be sad. It really be sad for you, kind of thing. This woman, she's traumatized. She is failed. She is broken. I don't know how the fit can revive this kingdom from this evil. So I want to watch this video, analyze this video, spread the news. Parents, put eyes on your kids. It's not only talking around, I have 2 kids, I have 3 kids, I have 4 kids. It's what you put in the lives of those children. What did they identify you for outside? Now you're picking that they reflect you. Now you're picking that reflect you. If person want to describe you, like now they come at Mommy Antoinette. But by the time we are picking the big wayward, they're not going to describe it for that picking their name. They don't, you don't know that woman way picking a ashawu. You don't know that woman way picking a lesbian. You don't know that woman picking way be thief iPhone. You don't understand how they think they go. Some will pay attention. Some of you will not be fortunate to stay with picking them at a very tender age, but we know how we the monitor what picking them even from a distance. It's your right to ask what your child ate, what is your child doing. It's your right to ask where is your child, what did he study today, what company does your child keep, what is he doing now, as long as you're taking care of that child. Even in Cameroon, both parents now, they don't just abandon the responsibility for women. I see parents like I put some videos on my YouTube where some woman abandon a pikin with the pikin papa, where the pikin they just 4 months old. The pikin grow. If you see how that man teach that pikin, there is nothing on planet Earth that child cannot spell. There is not essay that child cannot write. There is nothing he cannot say. That pikin be super intelligent until somebody become association begin for can take that pikin for better in life, because the bar be really poor. But if you devote the time for take care for a pikin, it not be waste the time out there too much, say they find too much of money. If you split the time for a pikin and time for himself. If you look the bar, he was looking so haggard, but if you see the child, he is so smart, he speaks and he spells everything. That the pride out of being a parent is not by hitting your chest say I'm a parent when your kid does not reflect anything to write home about. So parents, let's wake up. You're not too small to be called a parent. It's not by your age. As you can give birth to a child, then you are a parent. It's not by your age. It's not about how you're known in the society. It's about assuming that responsibility as a parent. Every parent's pride is to see their child successful. Is to see their child with good grades, flying colors. See their child as an example. So I be just to say I can't share this story with you now. So move here, other people their own opinion too. Bye bye. I love una beg una, don't forget to subscribe, like the video, share, comment. I love my YouTube channel. I love una too much. I love una too much.